Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. I hope you had a good weekend. Some of us were colder, and scenes like this were possible this past weekend. This is not a dead iguana. This is, sometimes they call it a falling iguana or a frozen iguana. What happens is these are cold-blooded reptiles being cold-blooded, and with that, they can't regulate the temperature of their blood. So if it gets really cold outside, to protect themselves, to help regulate their overall body system, they shut down. And sometimes there's warnings issued like this on cool mornings in parts of Cuba, Florida, parts of the Bahamas, and across Central America. This occasionally does happen where there's almost these falling iguana alerts. They'll be up in the trees or wherever, and their bodies will have to shut down just to protect themselves. That usually happens when the temperatures drop off into the 40s Fahrenheit, and with that, they would just fall out of trees and become immobile. Now, for the most part, when they fall, there's no big issue. Eventually, they warm up, and then eventually they get up and get on their way. That's kind of the pattern of these things. So once things warm up, you get a little more sunshine, they flip over, and then they go about business. So we're not seeing any widespread issues with iguanas dying or anything like that. Unfortunately, yes, some that fall out of trees can hit some stuff and can get run over, but just a weird kind of situation we sometimes run into. I don't know if weird's the right way to call it. It happens in the winter time. Now, let's get a look at what we've got going on now. As I mentioned, that sometimes happens in Florida, Bahamas, parts of Central America, back through Cuba. So where temperatures are going to be warmer than that the next couple days. They're actually going to be a little bit of a warm up. A few fronts over toward the U.S. Always watching the U.S. very carefully this time of year for big snow events, ice, and those are the fronts that dip by parts of the Caribbean and did help to bring us some rain. Belize, for example, we've had isolated areas of flooding. I talked about this on Friday just because of the fronts that moved by and just kind of stalling out in our northern tier. It did provide for some cooler weather, but we even had some rain this morning in parts of Jamaica, Cuba, Cayman Islands, Belize, Honduras, and Mexico. Now, 2-day additional rainfall totals. Things are going to start to back off in Belize, but we could see an additional 25 millimeters to 50 millimeters of rain in Belize. Roatan could get a little bit of rain as well, but some additional rain, inch or two additional rain the next couple days. But the rain chance will be going down. I'm going to zoom down in a second across the Caribbean. I want to show you the big picture first. Here's that old front, hence some of the concerns with the iguanas, especially back toward Florida with those temperatures dipping back, especially yesterday morning. But then we get a few systems, very El Nino-like systems riding through the Gulf of Mexico. That is also going to keep the seas choppy, some gusty winds around. I'll show you those winds through the Gulf and the Caribbean. This is by Wednesday, another system moving through the U.S. You see it right here on Wednesday, and that'll clip by the Gulf of Mexico and even northern Caribbean as we slide toward the end of the week. And you see it here, again, just kind of hanging out here, and that's actually going to keep that southeasterly flow around. And that's actually going to keep us warm. So the fronts, while they clip us by, will mainly stay to the north. So they're going to be a little bit warmer in spots this week. But there's the additional rain. I mentioned that moisture building over toward the Gulf of Mexico, even some spotty showers elsewhere, so an elevated chance of rain. Let's go out in time here. I'll get into the winds in a second. This is by tomorrow. Not as much action through Cuba. And you see in Belize, the rain chance going down. Hit or miss showers elsewhere. Some spotty showers will be possible. Still watching that strong easterly flow. That could bring us a few showers in the eastern Caribbean. And a little unsettled Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, U.S. and British Virgin Islands, Anguilla, Antigua, and Barbuda. We'll see some of those spotty showers. Now, here are the winds on the broad picture. These arrows are a little bit small, but generally the easterly and then southeasterly breeze. So this weekend, it was on track. Did get a northeasterly breeze for a lot of us, not all of us, but the winds have turned more out of the southeast. And you see some of these brighter colors, this kind of a hotter pink color or this white color here. Those are winds of about 56 kilometers an hour to 80 kilometers an hour, the gust. So that's about 35 to 50 miles per hour. I've got both units of measurement here on your screen. Point being, with these systems up here, gusty winds are going to stay with us. Gale warnings in effect for some of us, especially back through the Gulf and the Caribbean. And you see this pocket of stronger winds, that strong easterly flow, and there's that southeasterly flow here. So where we were a little cooler in our northern zones this weekend because of that southeasterly breeze, temperatures are going to be making a climb the next few days. Yes, some fronts just to the north, but for the most part, they aren't really going to dive down. And you see those brighter colors. This is going to keep those seas elevated even back through the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. You get near Haiti, Dominican Republic. Gusty winds with us as we go throughout the week. This is by Wednesday, so we'll monitor that together throughout the week. But the rain chance is up some, a 50% chance today in Jamaica. And we've already had some rain around. In some spots, it's been a little bit heavier. Cayman Islands, that chance of some spotty showers, active pattern. Trinidad and Tobago, the rain chance later this week is going to get higher. We're going to be up to about a 40 to 50% chance in Trinidad by the time we get into Wednesday. Grenada, the rain chance bumping up. So you see that trend in the Eastern Caribbean getting higher, 50% chance by Wednesday. St. Vincent the Grenadines, Barbados could see some passing showers. Just really depends on where they set up. Some islands we need some rain, others we've gotten enough. But St. Lucia will see some of those scattered showers, about a 50% chance. Martinique, rain chance about 40%. 50% chance for tomorrow. Dominica, we need to get some rain in some spots. So hopefully we squeak in a few showers. Guadeloupe, 30 to 40% chance. And you see the rain chance in Antigua and Barbuda, spotty showers around, and the rain chance trending up. Same thing, St. Kitts and Nevis in Montserrat. We get back toward Anguilla and St. Bart's. Rain chance about 30 to 40%. May raise it a little bit, 30 to 40% chance. St. Martin, Saba, and Statia. Rain chance in Puerto Rico, we're going to be up to a 50% chance by Wednesday. Some spotty showers around, and we'll see some scattered showers midweek. U.S. and British Virgin Islands up to a 40% chance. Dominican Republic, we've already had some showers around, 40 to 50% chance. Not as much in Haiti, different type of vegetation, not as much vegetation in Haiti, and that does play in to that rain chance. So rain chance 10-20% chance. Could get a couple sprinkles in spots of Haiti. Bahamas seeing a few hit or miss showers. 40% chance tomorrow though, Turks and Caicos and those choppy seas. Cuba, rain chance about 20 to 30% and some extra clouds around, especially on our western end. But Belize watching out for some of that rain, and over toward the Yucatan of Mexico. But as we go over the next few days, as I was showing you, the rain chance will eventually drop some by the time we get into the middle of the week. Now, Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire, a chance of isolated showers because of that strong easterly breeze with us. Keep me posted on the breeze where you are. Bermuda, rain chance around today a little bit, and then drier tomorrow and Wednesday, and a 20% chance of rain across Costa Rica. Looking at a 50% chance tomorrow in Guyana, and about a 20 to 30% chance in Suriname, and about a 20 to 30% chance in northern Venezuela right on the coast. We'll have some of those gusty winds. So the warming trend this week, rain chance will be going up, as I was showing you that, well, in different spots. Eastern Caribbean going up, but Belize, it'll be going down. Choppy seas, gusty winds staying with us. And watching some of those earthquakes, we had a few more near the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico this weekend. I'll continue to monitor that. Until then, keep me posted in the comments. Thank you for taking the time to subscribe and be part of this channel. Have a good rest of your day.